To whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? He grew up like a sapling before him, like a shoot from a parched earth.
There was no stately bearing in him to make us look at him, nor appearance that would attract us to him. He was spurned and avoided by people, a man of suffering, accustomed to infirmities. One of those from whom people hide their faces, spurned. We held in him no esteem.
Yet it was our infirmities that he bore, our sufferings that he endured, while we thought of him as stricken, as one smitten by God and afflicted.
But he was pierced for our offenses, crushed for our sins. Through him is the chastisement that makes us whole. By his stripes we are healed.
We had all gone astray like sheep, each following in his own way, but the Lord laid upon him the guilt of us all.
Though he was harshly treated, he submitted and opened not his mouth. Like a lamb led to the slaughter, or a sheep before its shearer, he was silent and opened not his mouth.
Oppressed and condemned, he was taken away, and who would have thought any more of his destiny?
When he was cut from the land of the living and smitten for the sin of his people, a grave was assigned among the wicked and a burial place among the evildoers, though he did no wrong or spoke any falsehood.
If he gives his life as an offering of sin, he shall see his descendants in a long life, and the will of the Lord will be accomplished through him.
Because of his affliction, he shall see the light in fullness of days. Through his suffering, my servant shall justify many, and their guilt he shall bear.
Therefore I shall give him his portion among the great, and he shall divide his spoils with the mighty. For he was surrendered himself to death, and counted among the wicked, for the forgiveness of sins and the pardon of their offenses.
Brothers and sisters, since we have a high priest who has passed to the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast to our confessions. For we do not have a high priest who is not sympathetic towards our weaknesses, but one who has been tested similarly, yet without sin. So let us go confidently towards the throne of grace to receive mercy and to find grace for timely help.
In the days when Christ was in the flesh, he offered prayers and supplication with loud cries and tears to the one who was able to save him from death. And he was heard because of his reverence. Son though he was, he learned obedience from his suffering. And when he was made perfect, he became the source of eternal salvation for all who obey him.